An air of confidence to the Suns as they arrived earlier today. Playing in front of your home fans always puts a bounce in your step. Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Looking now at some numbers for him.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
Just about ready to get this one started. First, let's hear from Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Brian, the NBA is trying to engage short attention spans. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, sitting down for 2.5 hours isn't how people watch these days, and we lose most fans when we move off live action. So, Brian, the league has reduced timeouts, they've shortened halftime and more to try to keep viewers tuned in.
That makes sense, Allie. Thanks. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets and for the Suns. Here we go. It'll be the Nets off the tip. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. From 11 feet away. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Here's Payne. Out to the right wing. He buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Stewart. From down in the low post, it goes.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Brooklyn with the ball. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention.
Sinks the tray.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Misses from short range. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Up top, Barnes. Right side, Payne. 4 on the clock. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Nets.
And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Christie. 14 points for him last game against San Antonio. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Shoots off the step back. It's deflected. Pass to Stewart. Bearing his second of 3 attempts. You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013. Their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. It didn't work out, and it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
The officials were right on top of that one.
For your Suns, number 21, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
So he gets them both.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Misses the 3.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Payne. Stewart against Johnson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, Grant, we've seen the NBA evolve quite a bit since your playing days. How do you think you'd be used in today's game versus when you played?
Well, B.A., with the spacing in today's game and my ability to slash to the rim, I think I would still be able to get to the basket, dominate in the mid-range, but I'd be shooting way more threes, and I would see more minutes playing as a small ball power forward as well.
On target from range.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Christie. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Picked by Stewart. To stop the run. Phoenix grabs the miss. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
Brooklyn calls timeout. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You take a look at Phoenix, middle part of the year. They're in 10th place. They need to put together some wins.
Well, right now for the Suns, they're just not where they thought they'd be as a ball club. Now, after the success they had last season, they were counting on having even a better year.
And it's the exact opposite has happened. The chemistry has been off. They haven't been able to maintain momentum. A very disjointed season for them up until this point.
Out to the right wing. Here's Christie. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Number 7.
Here's Phoenix. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Outside Johnson. That shot is off. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Pass to Christie. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
And here's Payne. 17 points for him last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Rejected by Barnes.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Lets it go from deep. And the Suns get another three.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Christie. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. It's good. 6 points for him.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
With the floater, and it's in there. And the Suns lead by 9.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Cam Payne is the perfect example of how beneficial the G League can be, Richard.
Yeah, it gave him a chance to play real minutes, and it kept him sharpening his skills. Then he got to come back into the league better than ever. A true success story.
For the Nets, Christie, 1 shot.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Harris outside. Here's Lee. Off target from outside. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Curry. Here's Claxton. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Christie. He's got 5. With the second effort. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns. Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. And that one misses. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a lift for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
Now here's Harris. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Bledsoe with it. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Barnes. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Bledsoe.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Now here's Warren. He's coming off a 13-point game against San Antonio. And Claxton gets the bucket.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's Bledsoe. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Here's Barnes, and that one drops for him.
What vision from Bledsoe. A point who can score it and dish it.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Christie. There's a screen. Back to Curry. Here's Claxton. Shoots over Barnes. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Now Bledsoe. With the 10-footer. And the jumper is on the mark. And the Suns lead by 3.
Proving it's about heart, not size. Bledsoe gets 2 down low.
Brooklyn calls timeout. Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who were lights out from three-point range. Number 1, the Nets.
And look, that stat is absolutely no fluke. It's just a matter of getting hot from long range. They are working hard to find good, open looks from the perimeter.
The Nets shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. Now here's Curry. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Shot clock at 6. For 3, here's Harris. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. And it's a tie ball game. Bledsoe, pass to Harris. 1:51 left to play in the first. On the wing, Bledsoe. Harris a screen. Bledsoe with it. Warren covering. The 3 from Craig. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Here's Warren. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
Oh, love the confidence Warren had on that shot. He knows how consistent he is at that range.
And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. For 3, here's Harris. Rebounded by the Nets. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
Here's Christie. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets? And the Suns making a change here. Crowder's checked in. And the free throw, no good. The Suns trailing. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Bledsoe, the pass to Barnes. Oh, no good again that time. Here's Christie. He's covered by Bledsoe. Harris outside. Pass to Claxton. Beyond the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Bledsoe. Inside. And Barnes the bucket on the assist by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 3 assists tonight. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Nets out in front. They lead by 2. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Here's Payne. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To the wing, right side. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And for Brooklyn, that one no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
With the 10-footer. Can't get it to drop. And Brooklyn going the other way now. From the elbow, the Suns clear it.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Just 5 on the clock. From deep. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
To the right side. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. And it's good for 2.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college at Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in the 04. And, look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
Here he goes. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Harris has checked in for the Suns.
At the line for Phoenix, number 21. At the line for 1.
One shot.
The Nets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. To the left wing. 3-pointer. Stewart nails it from beyond the arc. Stewart's got 7 points in the game. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Right wing. Fades away, and the Nets tack on 2 more.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? That's a trick question. You don't.
Outside Payne. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. 4-3, and no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
In the first quarter, he was raining down threes. That's not the case here in the second.
Here's Christie. 9 points in the game. Can't cash in the 10-footer. Phoenix has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. And the 3-pointer goes. 19 points in the game.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Over to the wing. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside Payne. Outside Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Suns, Number 17, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
To the inside. Lays it up and banks it in. 13 points in the game.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Out to the right wing. Puts the move on. Can't hit that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Here's Christie. He's got 9. Johnson with a double team. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend, but I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc, and he certainly has the ability to do so.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
You know, some have said those old-school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting three-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
That's good from Stewart. And the Nets making a change here. Curry's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Payne with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Chalk up 2 there.
The size advantage gives him a nice, clean look from mid-range.
The Nets have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Pass to Stewart. That shot missing. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Outside Payne. Now Harris. Johnson finds Payne. Harris a screen. With the teardrop. No good. And that makes him 0 for 3.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Outside Curry. To the paint. Three-pointer. Three-pointer, Stewart. They grab their own miss. And the shot goes in.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Shooting for Brooklyn, number 99. Shooting 1.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Now Bledsoe.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Pass to Lee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. The shot that time not on target.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And here's Stewart. Outside Curry. The 3. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now.
5 in NBA history.
Harris a screen. Outside Curry. Now here's second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. He's got 18.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
First free throw is good.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Barnes, he's checked in for Harris. Hits both from the stripe.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside Curry for 3. The offensive rebound. Tries again. Barnes with the rebound. The Suns trailing. Outside Craig. On the wing, Bledsoe. Back to Craig. Over Harris. That's good from Craig. On the assist by Bledsoe. Craig's got his first points of the night. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Back to Curry. Here's Claxton. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Knocks down the long J.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Outside Craig. From downtown. Rebounded by the Nets. Outside Curry. Screen by Claxton. Curry, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And here's Bledsoe. From deep. And they get it back. Outside Craig. Pass to Bledsoe. Pure from three-point range. Bledsoe's got 5 now.
At the Arden, Bledsoe focuses on his shot. He doesn't hesitate or question his selection.
Left side Curry. Screen by Claxton. Curry, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But, hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Misses the wing three. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's the pick. Pulls it. And that one is hammered home.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Harris outside. Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Bledsoe with it. He's got 5. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of this one. Harris outside. Outside Curry. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Good. He's got his first 2 points of the night.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Curry, a screen on Bledsoe. From about 16, it doesn't go for him.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
The next 58.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend? And big fella, the people want to know, why didn't you ever participate in the contest?
Because I would have broke the rim.
Well, it depends on when you did it. Orlando Shaq would have broke the rim. Phoenix Shaq, I don't think could grab the rim.
2K Shaq's going to break your face if you don't watch it.
And taking a look now at the Brooklyn Nets. They're in a close contest.
This game is close right now. They have a big advantage with the bench. I mean, if their reserves can keep this up and this kind of level of scoring, Shaq, it's going to be hard to beat them.
And if you're the starters, you get paid like starters. Don't let the bench guys outshine you.
Oh, no, it's a team effort. Everybody's one unit. Don't look at it starters, bench. It's us against them.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. The Suns shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Pass to Payne. Over to the left wing. The three is up. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And then for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Christie. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Over the last 10 games at the free throw line. This is the list of the best power forwards and centers. Cameron Johnson 3rd.
And I love how these bigs take the touch they have in the paint straight to the free throw line.
Yeah, because you know if you're spending the majority of your time in the paint, you're going to get to the line a lot. So it serves you well to hit your free throws.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Here's Phoenix. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It'll be game number 2 in their 5-game homestand. And here's Payne outside. The shot misses.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Pass to Christie. Six to shoot. The 3 is up. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Johnson. Pass to Payne. Out to the right wing. For the lead. No good on the shot. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. There's the triple. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. 24 points for him.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. From outside the arc. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Pass to Stewart. To the inside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Nets lead by 3.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Outside Johnson. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Releases, and he can't bank that one in. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Barnes passes to Payne. And it's rejected. Here's Christie, defended by Payne. Here's Christie. He's got 10. 2 points. That one goes. 12 points for him.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Harris is checked in for Johnson. And a change for the Nets. Warren's checked in.
Number 17, shooting Warren.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. To the wing, right side. Here's Christie. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Barnes a screen. Outside Payne. Launches a three. That shot off. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Pass to Christie. Picked by Stewart. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by the Suns.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Harris finds Payne. Back to Harris. Fires for three. Fires, hitting the triple. Harris has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
For the lead. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Brooklyn. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And the Suns making a change here. Crowder's checked in. That one misses.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Ooh, rejected by Harris. Barnes a screen. Left side Payne for the lead. It's not going to go for him. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Pass to Warren. Jacks up a three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Barnes has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. The three ball. And again, it's the Suns missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And he gets that one.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Payne. Right wing. 5 to shoot. For the lead. Brooklyn with the board. To the right side. Warren for three. Barnes with the rebound. The Suns trailing. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Pass to Christie. Here's the three. He can't get that one to fall. And Phoenix the other way now. Harris outside. Barnes in the post. The dive for the ball. Christie with a rebound. Fast break, Brooklyn. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Phoenix calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Harris, taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Up top, Crowder. Here's Bledsoe, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Christie, pounded by Harris. Curry passes to Warren. Curry, a screen on Crowder. Back to Curry, pass to Christie. Clock at 4. Screen by Claxton. And again, it's Brooklyn.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Up top, Crowder. Now here's Bledsoe. Defense right on him. Looking to win the drought. Claxton with a rebound.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Pass to Christie. Back to Curry. This one for 3. He drops it from range. Curry's got 6.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Here's Lee, averaging around 5 points a game. For 3, here's Harris, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 5 assists in the game. Now Curry, he has 6. Now here's Warren. Back to Harris. And here's Curry for 3. The Suns clear it. Craig with it. Now guarded by Harris. A minute 50 left to play in the third quarter here. Out to Harris. Craig on the wing. Bledsoe outside. Fires the 3. Here's Harris. And connects on the 9-footer. Now just a 4-point Nets lead.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Pass to Claxton. Out to the right wing. Here's Christie. Screen by Claxton. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns.
One shot.
And that one misses. And they'll get another chance. Yep, count it. 28 points for him.
It's the little plays like that that can make all the difference. Not boxing out on free throws is a killer.
Pass to Bledsoe. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Bledsoe's got 7 points.
And Bledsoe's teammates and coaches encourage him to shoot. You can understand why when you see these results.
Warren against Craig. Takes one from 10 feet. And there's another one for the Nets.
got to fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Harris. Give him 8 points now.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Craig against Warren. Screen by Claxton. Throws it up high. Warren finds Harris. And here's Curry for 3. Second chance effort. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 10-point Nets lead.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
And so it's Brooklyn earning this break in the action, up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Pass to Stewart. Inside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And for the Nets. And here's Payne. Outside Johnson. Takes the 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Stewart's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
So it's Brooklyn now. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Clock at 6. Really left him alone that time.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Barnes. Right side Johnson. Back to Barnes. Uses the glass that time. It's good.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
Okay, look, that move right there is a product of repetition. He's worked on that, and it pays off over that little larger defender.
Stewart against Johnson. Lets the 3 fly, and the Nets another 3.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And a missed layup.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Outside Curry. Pass to Stewart.
Number 17, second personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, number 99, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. For Phoenix, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Payne, three-pointer. Brooklyn with the board.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Outside Curry. Five on the clock. Here's the teardrop. Count it. Good. He's got 34.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Barnes. Shoots a fadeaway, and he comes up with a bucket. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Yep, that one goes.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Barnes with a screen on Curry. From 13, unable to get that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. To the wing, right side. Pass to Stewart on the wing. Curry. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
Now here's Curry. And there's a pick to the middle. It's stolen by Barnes. And he dunks it down.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Curry passes to Stewart. And that one drops.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Barnes, following the bucket by the Nets. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Pass to Stewart. Now here's Curry. The three. Barnes with the rebound.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Nets foul.
So the Nets making a switch here.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Nets, Christie.
Out to the wing. From deep, Johnson. Brooklyn with the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Right wing. Pass to Christie. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. Nice jump shot. He's got 38.
Oh, looks like somebody came out this half on a mission, and his intensity on offense has been fun to watch.
11 feet out. No good off the back of the rim.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
And he lobs it up.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, BA.
For sure. I know we can't afford you, though.
That might be true.
And he knocks down the first one. And the NBA always tinkering with the rule book, Richard. Any rules you'd like to see change? The Richard Jefferson effect?
No, well, a lot of people ask me about the 4-point shot, and I just tell them, do you see where Steph and Clay and Damian Lillard are shooting from now? Where are you going to put a 4-point shot? All we're going to do is reward those guys for a skill that they already have. And I think sometimes you also have to look at the impact that it will have on the game of basketball. If you just have kids trying to shoot these shots or trying to see where they can come from, then you have no idea what it will do to their skill impact. So I don't think that that would be a good thing for the game of basketball.
Here's Harris. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Stewart. The Nets have gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the fourth. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Warren's checked in for Brooklyn.
Number 17. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. And the play-in tournament has been a success. But some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Granted, kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, BA, first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
Phoenix no good that time either.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Yeah, just outworking the coverage. Warren enjoys going up strong and cashing in despite the contact.
Pass to Harris. Fires the three. The shot won't fall. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Stewart inside. Pounded by Harris. Knocked away. Payne with it. Now Barnes. Puts it up from the high post. And he sinks that one. Hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Pass to Stewart. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting, kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
Pass to Stewart. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Payne. Barnes with it. Harris right side. Shot clock at 5. Off target from three-point range. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Stewart. From 12 feet, and good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 44.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter. And he converts the layup.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And so here's Phoenix. The Nets making their last shot. Launches it. Warren with the rebound.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
Stewart with it. Pass to Warren. Takes a three. Gets the three ball to go.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And here's Payne outside. The rebound by Stewart. So we see the Nets taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. Now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.